Alright, so we left off talking about some indicators that I usually use and that I have been using. UUP was one, and I did forget to mention, let's just check this out real brief. UDN closed right above that resistance level, and it did break out of its symmetrical triangle price pattern. Not a lot of impressive volume here, so again, I'm sketched out a little bit by the run that we've had, and that's why I'm expecting a pullback tomorrow. And if we do get a pullback tomorrow, I would buy the dip. I really, really, really would buy the dip. Don't want to go into anything real heavy over the weekend, but I'd buy the dip. I'd buy the dip if we get a considerable dip tomorrow. Other things to discuss. Let's just move on to a couple of ETFs that I've been looking at. GLD. Again, this is what I've been looking at to trade gold. It's in a bearish pennant right now. And tiny pennant, but it's in a bearish pennant. Not a lot of impressive volume, and I've been seeing that in my ABX position, which is just sort of hanging out. Probably should have gotten rid of it today. I'm really sick of it, to tell you the truth. I don't like the position, but I'm waiting for the proper exit, and I do think it can get into the 35 range. So until then, I'm probably going to hang on to it and see what happens. But today with gold, we did have a little bit of a breakout. I wouldn't mind seeing gold take a step back tomorrow, but I'm really light volume. If we have heavy decline volume, or if we have a heavy volume distribution tomorrow in GLD, I would get a little nervous. If we have an up day, that's even better. If we do have an up day, ABX is gone. I'm getting rid of ABX. And next, steel. Steel, actually, let's just look at both of these. Let's go to a side-by-side. Let's do that. Let's go to I guess I can't do that, can I? No, let's do this. Let's go to a comparison chart. Let's go coal. And can you guess what kind of ETF that is, right? They've been running together, and that's because basic materials and energy are side-by-side trades. Commodities, love them, got into them about 2 months ago. They've been treating me like gold. Honey, right? Let's figure out what I can do here. I do want to look at this price-wise. I don't want to look at this percentage-wise. So let's do this and close. Now, the blue and red is going to be coal, which is the coal ETF, and the SLX, which is going to be the white and red, is the steel. Again, for both of these, I'm just going to keep the technical analysis for steel up. I was going to ditch it, but I decided not to. For both of these, we had the potential for coal to get down to that $20 neckline. That was what I was looking for. Anything below that, it was going to be $17.50. For steel, it was going to be that pink box right there indicated that was the neckline, 35.22, 35.25, whatever. That was going to be the neckline. That was going to be the price to watch. Again, the Head and Shoulders for the S&P failed. It blew apart and just started breaking out like crazy. So did steel, and so did coal. That makes me a little hesitant because coal, coal did not break out today. Coal held, but steel did. Steel broke out, and it did prove that the Head and Shoulders failed. That price pattern failed miserably, actually. So I'm excited to see where steel goes and where coal goes. And with that, let's check out a couple of steel and coal names. First, let's ditch this. Alright, this is JRCC, James River Coal Company. One thing to look at is the hold here, and dang, did it hold here. And it's starting to go, and it broke out above that, so next target's 18. This is one of my favorite coal companies. I have traded that in and out. I don't like PCX, so I'm not going to show you that. Steel pick, and it's going to be the last ticker for the night, is AK Steel. Waiting for it to break out. As you can see in after hours, it is pulling back a little bit, and I expect that. To tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind seeing it back around the 1760 area. That would be a $1.10 drop, which would be pretty considerable. That would be an 8% loss. So if that's not the case, let's see it at today's open, 1814. Those are going to be the two prices that I'm watching. Hey, this is Zach Musso. Watch me on Twitter, ZMoose12. Catch you guys later tonight.